Hey guys, welcome back to channel. Ross here, and another City Skylines video. Today to talk about the new DLC that's coming out called After Dark. Now, After Dark is the first expansion, I guess you would say, to City Skylines. This is not just a patch, but you can get some stuff for free even though you do not buy the said expansion pack. Now, expansion pack After Dark most notably will include, well, a night and day cycle, something that most of the community has been asking for since day one. Now, even back when I first started in City Skylines, I even had the 10 things that I would like to see in City Skylines, and guess what? A couple of them are going to be in there. So that's what this video is going to be about. Is about a little quick discussion, because After Dark expansion is less than 48 hours away from when this video will publish, and I'm quite excited. I'm excited for a couple of different reasons. One, because I think the night day cycle will be very interesting, and two, maybe it will give me a reason to play this game again, as I did lose interest and I can't necessarily play this game just non-stop all the time, but maybe I can get back into it. Now, a couple things that will be changing into this game is, well, okay, obviously the night-day cycle, but also several new landmark buildings will be added, as well as a prison and attached functionality, meaning that you can actually, finally put prisons in, which will be interesting, because, I mean, crime has never necessarily been an issue, at least not in my city. As you can see right here, it says police cars in use 8 out of 25, which is still another thing that I find quite confusing about City Skylines, is that you put it in and it doesn't use all of them. I don't necessarily understand that, but yeah, I mean, someone smarter than I mean, this one used 10 and 10, so that's good. But nonetheless, another thing is an international airport. So this is right here is the current airport, and at best what you could call this is a regional airport. I mean, these right here look like freaking their Airbus 380s, the double decker, as you can see right there. That's exactly what it looks like. And well, this runway would not be sufficient for an Airbus 380 double decker, the world's largest commercial airline right now. So International Airport is incoming into the game, which is quite exciting to me. And hopefully, even with such a large city that we have here, we definitely don't have everything filled out. There's definitely areas that we can fill out and put different things and everything, so that will be quite interesting. Also, there's going to be a new large cargo hub, which I think that's not this. This is the cargo harbor, but I mean, maybe the train station, the cargo terminal. It is this cargo hub, so I don't know if that's necessarily the like a new building, or if it's going to be a both a cargo terminal and a port. But I guess we shall see. Another thing that's going to be is massive bus stations. Right now, if we go into bus stations right here, you can see all the different bus stations right here. And let's click, and if we can get down to street level here, let's see if we can maybe click on it. Maybe not. Okay, well, go in here, and we can see right here that there's whoops, no, we don't want to do that. But nonetheless, I mean, you can see all the bus stops. So I don't necessarily know what a large bus stop will be able to do comparative to a small bus stop, but, well, hopefully it helps. I mean, as you can see right here, this bus stop does get quite a lot of people. This metro station is servicing 2,100 people. I mean, the one thing a lot of people have complained about is that these bus size that it can only hold 30 people. And to get like the 50 buses that you can see, like, in normal public transportation, especially at least in America, like New York City and stuff, the buses hold a lot more than 30 people. Another thing that you can look forward to is taxis, taxi stands, and a taxi depot. So taxis are not in the game at all, and it's just going to add another layer of transportation. Now, I don't necessarily know how much they're going to have to micromanage. Like, bus stations right now are not necessarily hard to micromanage, but you can see that right now, my metro network is quite large. I have, subways, I got trains, I have a lot of things that for a population of 101,000, you really wouldn't need this much of a transportation network. But also you can see that I really don't have that much traffic either. Let's turn the speed up for whatever reason. Another thing that we can look forward to is bikes and bike pass. I don't necessarily know how they're going to put this in, but I think it's basically going to be a road upgrade, and that's the way I think it's going to work. Is that it's going to be a road, and more than likely, if we go into roads, it's going to be looking something like the 4-lane, and it'll be an upgrade from there. Now, sadly, you know, Cleveland here is there actually are some streamers that actually already have After Dark. I am not one of them because I'm not a streamer, and I guess, you know, my 3,000 subscribers is not large enough to get a release edition before it actually comes out. But nonetheless, I will be getting it day one when it comes out, and hopefully, yeah, see, passenger train, yeah, 0 people. Yeah, 19 people. Yeah, that sucks. Another thing that'll be coming is, yeah, well, here, roads with bike and bus lanes. So I guess bikes and bike pass is actually like pedestrian pass then, and will be separate then from the roads with bike and bus lanes. So that could be quite interesting. I don't necessarily know how I would put it into the city. It's just, you're adding in large bus stations, you're adding in taxis and taxi stands and depots, you're adding in bike pass. It's just adding a whole lot of transportation stuff, which I don't necessarily know if I'm actually looking for personally. My transportation seems fairly good. You know, I don't necessarily know what more I could be looking for from my transportation. And if we go into, let's say, traffic here, like I only have a couple areas that are red, and red is not necessarily bad. As you can see, it's just a stoplight and that bus stopped and everything. And okay, so I have a couple little areas that are a little bit backed up, but there's nothing that's absolutely ridiculous. I guess this is my worst area right here. But again, this is a little crazy intersection here, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And this one, I guess, this is probably my worst intersection here, is I have crazy amount of cars, it seems, that are coming in here. Which maybe I'll have to fix on the next episode of Let's Play. Now, yeah, so I don't necessarily know how much of the stuff that I'm really looking forward to. I mean, yeah, transportation's awesome and everything, but I don't necessarily know how much I'm looking forward to getting so many new things for transportation. I think it's going to be a lot of micromanaging. Okay, this is bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not see all that business right there. Okay, so another thing they'll be adding is leisure specialization in buildings. So the one downfall of a lot of things is that this right here, we can see tourists visitors last week is 16, tourists is 2. So there's a lot of different monuments and unique buildings that you can get, like, okay, Statue of Liberty, which for some reason I still don't have. Throw it in. Can I throw it in somewhere? Throw it in? Nope. Let's, you know what, let's, throw it in right here. No, right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can see that, you know, oh wow, that's a little messed up. But you know, nonetheless, like I have right here, this is the space elevator. It has passengers 342. That's my fusion plant. That's not going to have anything now because I just put in. But nonetheless, tourism is actually something very much of a downfall in the current state of the game. Again, at least in my opinion. If we go in here into our budget and everything, we can see tourists. We're getting $1,200 from tourists a week. And we pretty much have everything in here that we can possibly have. So I just don't necessarily know what more they could do. Maybe they're going to balance it, and hopefully do, because in the current state, it's just not what it should be. And people have said, like, oh, well, if you have it close to airports and stuff, but, like, you shouldn't have to have it that close. Like, this has 5 tourists in a building that costs $1,200 a week for upkeep, but creates 5 tourists. But yeah, okay. So hopefully this leisure specialization and then also the tourism specialization plus buildings kind of solves this, you know, and gets these visitors and tourists up to a point that actually can, you know, sustain at least the upkeep. because 4 tourists and 9 visitors is not, it's you know, keeping up the upkeep of the aquarium, and there's no reason that you should have your said aquarium or observatory right next to the airport and just have everything centrally located. As long as everything is near a metro station or a train station like right here, it should support it, but it doesn't currently. So hopefully that's fixed in this new upcoming DLC. Now a couple other things is new beautification, such as parks and other ploppables. So expand the park base. And I mean, like right here, this is an asset right here that I got, and some others are assets. So it's, you know, assets is one of the definitely the beauties of the game, and having a good mod community out there, because you get to add a lot of stuff. But again, you know, this is upkeep of 80, but visitors is 19. Like, visitors 4. There's definitely some kind of balancing thing that they need to, you know, incorporate, because I have a crap ton of people that live around here, yet no one goes to the 2 parks that are right next door. Doesn't add up to me. And also new props, vehicles, and citizens, and a whole lot of other stuff. So I'm greatly looking forward to the new DLC, this After Dark, and it looks absolutely gorgeous in the videos that are out there. And I hope that you guys tune in back to the channel and maybe see me start a new city, because this city is not necessarily done, as it only has 101,000 population, but I think that I might be done with it and want to start something new and fresh. So please leave your comments below what you want to see in the new city, certain designs, or you want certain things that you want me to see me cover. As always though, I'm the Flying Ross. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up. It does mean a lot to me and helps me out a lot as well. But until next time, I'll check you guys later.